Welcome to Give Me Five. I'm Fred Parker. It's the safe sin. You know what I'm talking about? When you're in a Sunday school class or a small group Bible study and somebody says, well, let's confess our sins to one another. And everybody kind of stares down at their feet. And finally, to break the silence, you finally look up and say, well, I'm not as patient as I should be. I struggle with patience. It's the safe sin. I mean, come on, nobody's gonna judge you for that, right? It's not like you're admitting to an addiction to pornography or drugs. You haven't killed anybody. You haven't committed adultery. It's a safe sin. It's you just lack patience. But is it a safe sin? In 1 Corinthians 13, when the Apostle Paul is describing what love is like, the very first thing he says in 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 4 is love is what? Love is patient. Love is patient. Of all the descriptions of love, the very first, the one that the Apostle Paul goes to first out of everything, is love is patient. So is impatience really a safe sin? Because if you follow the logical progression, what I'm really saying when I say I'm not as patient as I should be is that I don't love. Now we're getting into serious waters, aren't we? You see, the Bible tells us that God is love. And Jesus tells us that all the world will know that we're his disciples, his followers, by our love for one another. And then the Bible tells us the very first description of love is that it is patient. Are you patient? Do you pray for patience? I know some people who say, oh, don't pray for me to be patient, because God will bring all kinds of things into my life to make me patient. Well, that's a good thing, because patience means that you love. We have to be patient with those around us whom we love. We have to be patient when we're trying to make a video and an airplane is flying over our head making noise. Patience. Patience is the number one description of love. Be loving today. And how do you be loving? You be patient. Thank you for joining me here on Give Me Five, where we take just 5 minutes to look at a biblical truth. I'm Fred Parker. I pray you have a blessed day.